obviously, like from my point of view, the first time ever, and it's mad because if I asked any kind of stranger or anyone on the street and I said who's the biggest artist in the world right now, Ed Sheeran's name would come up, and yet the first time I ever heard of this guy, see this guy, was with you on an SBTV video. So I've got to ask, how the hell does that happen?
I met Ed on Examples tour. We was both supporting Example, and just really clicked. Thought he was proper talented, nice fella.
Was Ed on stage, or was he just a?
Yeah. Okay. I think Ed was on, I was on, then Example was on, and that's how I met Ed. And we was all living on the tour bus and that, and just clicked. I knew he was talented straight away, and like me and him used to spit bars to each other. He weren't always just a singer.
Yeah.
We'd freestyle, mugging each other off for hours, and just good company. And then just tell how talented he was. And he was a nice geezer to be around. We just clicked naturally. Like,
because when I first obviously saw Ed, I thought he was a rapper. Well, he's a rapper because he was fast, he was skippy with it, and you are fast and skippy with it. So I'm like, yo, who's this guy that can like keep up with devs?
He's just he's very talented, man. He always was.
And there's really an iconic video of you and him just walking around the pubs, SBTV, like little drink,
in Camden,
and you lot are just giving it like, come on, like, how does it feel when you look back at them type of videos to seeing what kind of Ed's up to now?
Oh, do you know what? I'm proud of him, man. And I've been seeing quite a bit of Ed lately. Like, we always keep in touch, and we've been making new music for my new project. And he's just a normal guy. I've met a lot of people at that game, yeah. And I could have a beer with him any day of the week. He don't think he's above his station. He's got time for people. He's just a genuinely nice geezer. You know what I mean? And like, I'm happy for him and I'm proud of him where he took it to, you know?
I kind of know a few people that know Ed, and they all say the same thing. I've never met him. They all say the same thing. The guy is just
super humble,
one of us,
like,
humble. You probably ring him or he's gonna answer his phone if he's got one. Do you know what I mean? Just kind of talk about the kind of tough times for you, because music's always up and down. How has it always been kind of juggling when kind of one day you're doing all these tours and then suddenly the phone's not ringing as much, to a point where you kind of maybe questioning where you're going forward with this kind of music game?
Oh yeah, I've had them times, man. But the people who know me and follow me know I'll make an album, then I'll go missing for a year.
Yeah.
But life gets in the way. You got stuff you got to deal with. I can be quite. A lot of creative people are up and down, left, right, and centre. So I've definitely been like that over the years. But like
because you have contemplated stopping, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the reasons for that? Just kind of.
I couldn't explain myself. I'm very up and down. Like. But when I'm in a good mood and I'm on it, I'm on it. Like. Then again, people have ups and downs in life, and
100%.
Beyond music, life, you've got stuff going on in your own life that you've got to deal with, and it might bring you down. You're not feeling it, and last thing you want in it is a camera in your face when you're feeling like shit and you ain't in the mood. Like so.
So then, what's kind of changed now? I guess, like, obviously you got back, new music, new banger. We'll talk about it in a second. But what's kind of changed from your point of view? Like is this just you just a mood change, or is this the case of from my point of view is people our age, it's like the love for music will always come back to them. I've noticed this. Life will get in the way. You might have kids, you might have a family, you might have a mortgage, whatever it is, you might get a job, whatever, but sooner or later, like, that love for music, I just feel like it just comes back to everybody.
I couldn't tell you. Obviously, that's all I can say. We all have stuff going in our personal lives. Everyone does. So there's been ups and downs, but just in a good space at the minute. Do you know what I mean? And making music again, I'm enjoying it. So yeah, that's
has there been a specific personal incident, you don't have to say, but that has like made you specifically say that I'm done with this? Or is it just a case of just how you're feeling?
Certain things which I won't elaborate on, and
I respect it. I'm trying to get it out of you, but you ain't giving it up. No, that's fine, bro. I have to ask, man.
And probably me not being very level, as I said, I can be up, down, left, right, but a lot of creative people are, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. And then just touching back to Ed, has kind of Ed helped you kind of get you back again? Because you know what it is like. I've seen you about. And I look at you and I think he's got it, man. He's always had it, and the frustration. And I don't like. I just want you to win, bro. Like, I don't want nothing from you, bro. But I've kind of seen you about, and we kind of just cross paths. And I'm like, Debs, man. And I just think, like, you are so naturally gifted, bro. I don't think you realize like how naturally gifted you are. So the frustration in me, It's like, bro, and I've like spoken to you in the past. You're like, I just ain't feeling it no more. I just don't want to do it. I'm like,
So
what
you
the
can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
yeah, but then like you telling me like people like Ed are like keeping in touch with you even in times when you're not per se doing music. How has that kind of helped you? Like when you got people of that caliber. I mean, I saw Ed the other day singing "My Tea's Gone," Eminem, bro, on stage. Like this is like one of your friends, brother.
But I've never looked at it like that. I don't. Do you know what? This is more out of respect for him. I don't care who he is. I liked him because when I met him, I liked him and we've been friends. I like him as much as I like you.
Yeah, no, I love that, bro.
You know what I mean?
No,
so
for real.
That side of things, don't really.
But like for
get
him
them
to
in it.
come to you and like maybe give you a song or say to the bruv, let's work at a point where you're not necessarily working, surely that's got to mean like when you really deep it, bruv, that's unbelievable.
Well, I said since I got back on it, I shouted him out. I've always kept in touch.
Yeah.
But I got back on it. It's been nice to see a bit more of him because he was one of the few people that inspired me. I love jamming with Ed because he's so talented. You could bar off with him, you could get songs wrote with him. So really enjoyed the studio sessions. Nice to be back in. And obviously, again, we've been friends a long time, so it's natural. You know what I mean? It's just natural when we get around each other. Something creative is going to happen. But now my head's back in the game and I'm back on it and I'm making music. Like, yeah, it's nice for him to come in the studio.
It's amazing,
you know what I mean?
honestly.
And thoroughly enjoyable.
Like hats off to him. Like I've like never met him, but can you imagine you're touring the world? You're probably the biggest artist in the world. You go to any country, like you just see his Instagram page alone, the things he's selling out stadiums, and then like come and see his friends do music like it's nothing.
Then he has to come and see this miserable grey bastard.
No, but look, you must have met people that have like kind of changed after they got big. I have. Do you know what I mean? So it is like, yeah, it's standard to like some of us not to change, but come on, bro. Like that is unbelievable when you really deep it. You probably don't deep it now, but I swear to God, bro, one day you're gonna look at the interviews. He's
do you know what
such a real one, bro.
The same reason I like being in the studio now with him or anyone that's talented is because I think they're nice people when they're talented. That will never change, whether even no one knew their name. And I like you, I'll make a tune with you. I think you're that talented. You know what I mean? And you're good for me, you inspire me too. But yeah, he's massive and I'm proud of him and what he makes brilliant music. He's powerful. He's a powerhouse, isn't he? One-man band. Like, he's powerful.
That's it, bro. Give me my money. That's epic, bro.